In this video, I'm going to share cutting-edge strategies you can use for 2025 for your Facebook ads to decrease your cost per acquisition and increase conversions. And stick around to the end because I'm going to share a bonus one that can massively slash your cost per acquisition, in some cases by 80%, without even changing the ads. So let me share that with you in a minute. But first, let's go through this. So the top three are the following. I'll go to my computer here. So number one, Advantage Plus campaigns, they now support multiple ad sets and audience controls. So what does that mean? Meta has removed the single ad set restriction in Advantage Plus campaigns. So now you can add multiple ad sets and duplicate them with ease. The second thing that's part of the first part is you can also have full audience exclusion capabilities at the ad set level, allowing you to filter out existing customers like past purchasers, right? Because you don't want to be running ads to them, you're just throwing money away. And this is a first for Advantage Plus. And the last thing I want to talk about for part one of the three, and don't forget there's a bonus coming, is ad placement within Advantage Plus are now fully customizable by device, platform, and also ad type. These are huge, huge upgrades. The second big thing that you can do, new strategy for Facebook in 2025, is there's been a major behavioral shift in bidding and targeting logic. Now, the targeting is what I want to talk to you about as the bonus, but I will go through this right now because some of you will benefit from this. So Advantage Plus campaigns now match creatives directly to individual users. So that's one-to-one bidding, as opposed to traditional audience segments. And this represents a fundamental change in how ads are delivered and forces advertisers to rethink their creative to audience testing and graduation strategy. Hopefully that makes sense. Another thing is that suggested audience now seed from basic demographics, age, gender, etc., and expand dynamically through, though you can still opt for traditional hard targeting. And again, I'm going to be talking about the targeting in a minute, and it has nothing to do with what I just said, but I do want to share this with you because some of you, again, will benefit from this. Okay, the third thing is budgeting, setup workflow, and campaign score are all reworked. So let me go through what this means. You can now choose between CBO, so campaign budget optimization, or ad set budgets. Though CBO is recommended in most cases, not all cases, but in most cases. Meta no longer prompts you to choose between manual and Advantage Plus. Instead, campaign classification depends on how it's structured. The campaign score metric may drop off if you don't follow Advantage Plus recommendations. Most of you guys probably know this, but this score is unreliable and should be ignored in favor of real performance metrics. So what are the most important things with Meta ads is conversions and sales. Sales calls leading to closed deals. Those are the most important metrics. Everything else is more of a vanity metric, if you will. But this is all secondary to one I want to share with you now. The biggest thing that you can do for your Meta ads to decrease the cost per acquisition dramatically is build custom intent audiences. So one of the things you can do obviously is, past purchasers, you have an email list, you can run ads to them, create lookalikes, you can do all that, which you should do. But the biggest thing that you can learn and implement for 2025 is the biggest strategy, and this is the bonus I was telling you about, is to build custom intent audiences. Custom intent audiences are people that are searching via keywords and website visits for your offer. So for example, let's say that you are, a dentist, for example, and you're doing Invisalign, for example. Or let's say that you're a B2B business and you're helping companies with AI automation. It doesn't matter. Let's go back to the dentist one. So if someone's searching for Invisalign and they went on a couple of websites last week or the week before, and then they just kind of stopped, but they weren't really doing much. But then yesterday, they went on 15 different websites. They checked pricing. They went on multiple pages on those websites and they punch in a bunch of keywords. That's a very high intent lead. So imagine now running your ads to that one person. Obviously, your chance of conversion is much, much higher. And with the data, we also have their email, we have their phone number, we have their personal address if you want to do mailers. You can do email, you can do cold calling, you can do SMS. There's a whole bunch of other channels that you can utilize, which we do recommend for our clients. And that's part of the way that you can decrease your cost per acquisition dramatically and back to Meta ads without touching the ads, but by utilizing these custom intent audiences. If you want to know more about that, there's a video up next. Hope you enjoy this. Hope you got something out of this video, and we'll see you on the next video.